Lesson 1, Scheduling a Meeting.
Hey, Anna. Do you have a moment? I need to arrange a meeting.
Sure, John. I'm available. What's the meeting about?
It's regarding the upcoming project deadline. I think it's important for the team to discuss our progress and any challenges we're facing.
That sounds necessary, John. When would you like to schedule the meeting?
How about tomorrow afternoon? Around 2 p.m.?
Tomorrow at 2 p.m. works for me, John. Shall we book a conference room?
Yes, let's reserve a conference room that can accommodate the entire team. I'll take care of that.
Great. Should we send out a meeting invitation to everyone?
Yes, that would be helpful. I'll draft the meeting invitation and include the agenda and any relevant materials.
Perfect, John. It's important to provide the team with the necessary information beforehand so they can come prepared.
Absolutely, Anna. Clear communication and preparation are key to a productive meeting.
I agree, John. It ensures that everyone is on the same page and can contribute effectively.
Once I send out the meeting invitation, I'll ask everyone to confirm their attendance. It's important to know who will be there.
That's a good idea, John. It helps us plan accordingly and make any adjustments if needed.
Exactly, Anna. We want to make the most of our time together and ensure that everyone's input is heard.
Is there anything else we need to consider for the meeting, John?
I think we should allocate time for open discussion and address any questions or concerns the team may have.
Agreed, John. Creating an open and inclusive environment encourages collaboration and fosters a sense of teamwork.
I'm glad you think so, Anna. It's important for everyone to feel valued and comfortable sharing their thoughts.
Absolutely, John. By fostering open communication, we can work together more effectively and overcome any obstacles.
I couldn't agree more, Anna. Our success as a team depends on our ability to collaborate and find solutions together.
Well said, John. I appreciate your proactive approach in arranging this meeting and ensuring that we stay on track.
Thank you, Anna. I believe that effective communication and regular check-ins are essential for project success.
I completely agree, John. Let's make this meeting a productive one and move closer to achieving our project goals.
Definitely, Anna. With everyone's active participation and engagement, I'm confident we can accomplish great things.
I share your confidence, John. I look forward to the meeting and working together towards our shared objectives.
Thank you, Anna. Your support and dedication to the team are greatly appreciated. Let's make this meeting a success.
You're welcome, John. I'm committed to our team's success as well. Here's to a productive and fruitful meeting.
Cheers to that, Anna. Let's go ahead and make the necessary arrangements. I'll send out the meeting invitation shortly.
Sounds good, John. I'll be ready to contribute and collaborate during the meeting. Thank you for taking the lead on this.
It's my pleasure, Anna. We're in this together, and I'm grateful for your support. See you at the meeting.
Lesson 2: Choosing the right shovel.
Anna, I'm looking to buy a shovel, but I'm not sure which one would be best for beginners like me. Any recommendations?
That's a great question, John. I would suggest starting with a small garden shovel with a pointed tip.
Why do you recommend a small garden shovel, Anna?
A small garden shovel is lightweight and easy to handle, making it ideal for beginners. The pointed tip allows for precise digging.
I see. So, it would be easier for me to control and use effectively, right?
Exactly, John. A smaller shovel will give you more control and precision, especially when working in tight spaces or around plants.
That makes sense. I don't want to accidentally damage any plants while digging.
Absolutely, John. A small garden shovel will help you avoid unnecessary damage and ensure that your gardening projects are successful.
Are there any other types of shovels that I should consider?
Well, there are different types of shovels for specific purposes.
I see. So, it depends on the specific tasks I'll be doing in my garden.
Yes, exactly. It's important to consider the type of gardening work you'll be doing and choose a shovel that matches those requirements.
That makes sense, Anna. I'll primarily be working on planting flowers and vegetables, so a small garden shovel should be sufficient for now.
That sounds like a good choice, John. As you gain more experience and take on different projects, you can always invest in additional tools.
That's true. I want to start simple and gradually expand my gardening tools as I become more comfortable.
That's a wise approach, John. It's always best to start with the essentials and build your collection based on your needs and interests.
I appreciate your guidance, Anna. It's helpful to have someone with experience to provide advice.
You're welcome, John. I'm glad I could help. Gardening can be a rewarding and enjoyable hobby, and I'm excited for you to get started.
Thank you, Anna. I'm looking forward to getting my hands dirty and creating a beautiful garden.
I'm sure you'll do great, John. Remember to take your time, enjoy the process, and don't hesitate to ask for help if you need it.
I will keep that in mind, Anna. Patience and learning from others are key to success in any new endeavor.
Absolutely, John. Gardening is a continuous learning process, and there's always something new to discover.
I'm excited to embark on this gardening journey, Anna. Thank you again for your valuable advice.
You're welcome, John. I'm here to support you along the way. Happy gardening, and may your garden flourish.
Thank you, Anna. I appreciate your support and well wishes. Here's to a thriving garden and many green thumbs.
Lesson 3: Hot Topics and Personal Thoughts.
Yes, it's been the hot topic lately. What are your thoughts on it?
Well, there are different perspectives on the matter, John. It's important to approach it with an open mind and consider various viewpoints.
I agree, Anna. It's essential to have respectful and meaningful discussions to gain a deeper understanding of the topic.
Absolutely, John. Engaging in constructive dialogue allows us to broaden our horizons and learn from one another.
So, what do you personally think about the issue, Anna?
Personally, I find it thought-provoking and complex. There are valid arguments on both sides, and it's crucial to weigh the pros and cons.
I see. It's definitely a multifaceted issue that requires careful consideration.
Yes, John. It's important to gather reliable information and critically analyze it before forming a well-informed opinion.
I completely agree, Anna. It's crucial to base our thoughts on facts rather than solely relying on emotions or hearsay.
That's absolutely right, John. Facts and evidence should guide our understanding and shape our perspective.
Have you had the opportunity to discuss this topic with others, Anna?
Yes, I've had a few conversations with friends and colleagues. It's fascinating to hear different viewpoints and engage in respectful debates.
That sounds enlightening, Anna. It's valuable to have diverse conversations to broaden our perspectives.
I couldn't agree more, John. It allows us to challenge our own beliefs and consider alternative viewpoints.
Are there any specific resources or articles you recommend for learning more about this topic, Anna?
There are several reputable sources that provide in-depth analysis and balanced viewpoints. I can share some links with you.
That would be great, Anna. I'm eager to gather more information and educate myself further.
I'll send you the links later, John. It's important to rely on credible sources to ensure accurate and reliable information.
Thank you, Anna. I appreciate your help in guiding me towards reliable resources.
You're welcome, John. It's always beneficial to seek knowledge and stay informed about current events and trending topics.
Indeed, Anna. Being well informed allows us to actively participate in meaningful discussions and contribute to positive change.
Absolutely, John. Our thoughts and actions can make a difference, and it starts with having a solid understanding of the issues at hand.
I'm grateful for our conversation, Anna. It has inspired me to delve deeper into this topic and engage in more enlightening discussions.
I'm glad to hear that, John. Remember to approach discussions with an open mind and respect diverse opinions.
I will keep that in mind, Anna. It's important to foster an environment where everyone's voice is heard and respected.
Well said, John. Let's continue to learn and grow together, embracing the power of knowledge and respectful dialogue.
I couldn't agree more, Anna. Thank you for sharing your thoughts and insights. It has been a truly enriching conversation.
Thank you as well, John. I appreciate your openness and willingness to engage in meaningful conversations. Here's to continuous learning.
Cheers to that, Anna. Let's stay curious and embrace the opportunity to broaden our perspectives.
Lesson 4: Planning your itinerary.
Don't forget to plan your itinerary. There are lots of landmarks and museums to explore.
That's a great reminder, John. I always make sure to plan ahead to make the most of my trips.
How do you usually go about planning your itinerary, Anna?
I start by researching the popular landmarks and museums in the area. Then, I prioritize based on my interests and the time available.
That sounds like a systematic approach, Anna. It helps in ensuring that you don't miss out on the must-visit places.
Absolutely, John. Planning ahead allows me to create a well-balanced itinerary and make the most of my time in a new destination.
Are there any particular landmarks or museums that you recommend visiting?
It depends on the location, John. But some universally famous ones include the Eiffel Tower, the Louvre Museum, and the Colosseum.
Those are iconic landmarks indeed, Anna. I'll be sure to include them in my itinerary.
Great choices, John. Don't forget to allocate enough time for each attraction, especially if you plan to explore them thoroughly.
That's a good point, Anna. Rushing through the landmarks won't allow me to fully appreciate their significance.
Exactly, John. Take your time, immerse yourself in the history and culture, and make lasting memories.
Besides famous landmarks and museums, are there any off the beaten path places you recommend exploring?
Absolutely, John. I always like to include a few hidden gems in my itinerary. Local markets, parks, and neighborhoods can offer unique experiences.
That sounds intriguing, Anna. It's always fascinating to discover the lesser known aspects of a city or town.
Indeed, John. Exploring local spots allows you to get a glimpse of the authentic culture and interact with the locals.
How do you ensure that your itinerary is well balanced and not too packed, Anna?
I try to strike a balance between must-see attractions and leisure time, John. It's important to allow some flexibility for unexpected discoveries and relaxation.
That makes sense, Anna. It's good to have a mix of planned activities and spontaneous moments during the trip.
Absolutely, John. A well-balanced itinerary ensures that you have a memorable and enjoyable experience without feeling overwhelmed.
Do you have any tips for organizing the itinerary effectively, Anna?
One tip is to group attractions based on their locations. This minimizes travel time and allows you to explore nearby places efficiently.
That's a practical approach, Anna. It helps in optimizing the time spent on transportation.
Another tip is to consider opening hours and any special events or exhibitions happening during your visit. This helps in avoiding disappointments or missed opportunities.
That's a great point, Anna. Being aware of any time-specific events ensures that I can make the most of my visit.
Lastly, don't forget to leave some room for relaxation and downtime, John. It's important to enjoy the trip without feeling rushed.
I'll keep that in mind, Anna. Balancing exploration and relaxation will make my trip more enjoyable.
I'm sure it will, John. Remember to be flexible and embrace the unexpected moments that often make the best memories.
Thank you for sharing your insights and tips, Anna. I feel more prepared now to plan my itinerary effectively.
You're welcome, John. I'm glad I could help. Enjoy your trip and have a wonderful time exploring the landmarks and museums.
I appreciate your support and well wishes, Anna. I'm excited for the adventure that awaits me.
Safe travels, John. May your itinerary be filled with incredible experiences and unforgettable moments.
Thank you, Anna. I'll make sure to make the most of it. Until next time.
Lesson 5: Planning a short trip.
Yes, I've been wanting to take a short trip somewhere. Any suggestions?
That sounds exciting, John. There are plenty of options, depending on your preferences. Are you looking for a city getaway or a nature retreat?
I'm open to both, Anna. I want to explore a new place and have a refreshing experience.
How about visiting a nearby city with rich history and cultural attractions, like Prague or Barcelona?
Prague and Barcelona both sound intriguing, Anna. I'll look into them and see which one resonates with me.
That's a good approach, John. Researching the highlights of each destination will help you make an informed decision.
Besides Prague and Barcelona, are there any other cities you recommend for a short trip?
If you enjoy architecture and vibrant nightlife, Amsterdam and Berlin are worth considering.
Amsterdam and Berlin sound like vibrant cities to explore, Anna. I'll add them to my list of possibilities.
Another option could be a nature retreat, John. National parks or coastal towns offer tranquility and breathtaking landscapes.
That sounds appealing as well, Anna. Do you have any specific nature retreats in mind?
How about visiting the Scottish Highlands or the coastal towns of Cinque Terre in Italy?
The Scottish Highlands and Cinque Terre both sound like picturesque destinations, Anna. I'll research them further.
Great choices, John. Remember to consider factors like travel time, budget, and available activities when making your decision.
Those are important aspects to consider, Anna. I'll make sure to factor them in when planning my trip.
Additionally, think about the weather and the best time to visit your chosen destination, John. It can greatly impact your experience.
That's a good point, Anna. I'll check the weather patterns and choose the optimal time to visit.
Don't forget to pack essentials like comfortable shoes, a travel guide, and a camera to capture your memories, John.
I'll make a note of that, Anna. It's important to be well prepared for a smooth and enjoyable trip.
Lastly, keep an open mind and embrace the adventure, John. Short trips are a great way to discover new places and create lasting memories.
I couldn't agree more, Anna. I'm excited to embark on this short trip and immerse myself in a new environment.
I'm thrilled for you, John. Enjoy your journey and make the most of your time away. Safe travels.
Thank you, Anna. Your suggestions and support mean a lot. I'll be sure to have a memorable trip. Until we talk again.
Lesson 6: Cooking Together.
Over and we can cook together. Perfect. I'll make sure to have all the ingredients ready.
That sounds like a fun plan, John. What dish do you have in mind for our cooking session?
How about trying our hands at making homemade pizza? We can choose our favorite toppings and enjoy the process.
Homemade pizza sounds delicious, John. I'm excited to create our own customized flavors.
Great! Let's start by preparing the dough. We'll need flour, yeast, water, salt, and a bit of olive oil.
I'll help you with the dough, John. It's important to follow the recipe carefully to achieve the right texture.
Absolutely, Anna. We'll knead the dough until it's smooth and elastic, then let it rise for a while.
While the dough is resting, we can prepare the pizza sauce. We'll need tomatoes, garlic, basil, and some olive oil.
Sounds good, Anna. Let's chop the tomatoes, mince the garlic, and mix them with the other ingredients to make a flavorful sauce.
Once the sauce is ready, we can move on to the toppings. What are your favorite pizza toppings, John?
I love a classic combination of mozzarella cheese, pepperoni, onions, and bell peppers. How about you, Anna?
I enjoy a vegetable-loaded pizza with mushrooms, olives, spinach, and feta cheese. It's a healthy and tasty option.
Great choices, Anna. We can prepare a variety of toppings to cater to our preferences.
After the dough has risen, we can divide it into smaller portions and shape them into pizza bases.
That's right, Anna. We'll roll out the dough, add the sauce and toppings, and then bake them in a hot oven.
It's important to preheat the oven to a high temperature to ensure a crispy crust, John.
Absolutely, Anna. We want our homemade pizzas to have that perfect balance of chewiness and crispiness.
While the pizzas are baking, we can prepare a fresh salad or some garlic bread as a side dish.
That sounds like a great idea, Anna. A refreshing salad or garlic bread will complement the pizzas nicely.
Once the pizzas are golden and the cheese has melted, we can take them out of the oven and let them cool for a bit.
Patience is key, Anna. It's hard to resist the tempting aroma, but we don't want to burn our tongues.
Finally, we can slice the pizzas, serve them on plates, and enjoy our homemade feast.
I can't wait to dig in, Anna. Cooking together and sharing a meal is always a special experience.
Indeed, John. It's a wonderful way to bond and create memories. Let's savor every bite.
Thank you for being my cooking partner, Anna. I appreciate your enthusiasm and skills in the kitchen.
The pleasure is mine, John. Cooking together is always a joy. Cheers to our homemade pizza.
Cheers! Here's to good food, good company, and the joy of culinary adventures.
Lesson 7: Tempting Vegetarian Option.
That sounds tempting. Is it a vegetarian option?
Yes, it is. I've prepared a delicious vegetable stir-fry for us today.
I'm glad to hear that, Anna. I'm trying to incorporate more plant-based meals into my diet.
That's a great approach, John. Vegetarian dishes can be both nutritious and full of flavor.
What vegetables did you use for the stir-fry, Anna?
I used a colorful mix of bell peppers, broccoli, carrots, and snap peas. It's a vibrant combination.
That sounds wonderful, Anna. I love the variety of textures and flavors that different vegetables bring.
Absolutely, John. It's important to have a good mix of vegetables for a well-rounded dish.
Did you use any sauces or seasonings to enhance the flavor?
Yes, I added a soy-based sauce with a hint of garlic and ginger. It gives the stir-fry a savory and aromatic taste.
That sounds delicious, Anna. I enjoy the umami flavors that soy sauce brings to dishes.
It adds a nice depth of flavor, indeed. I also sprinkled some sesame seeds on top for a crunchy texture.
Sesame seeds are a great addition, Anna. They not only add texture but also a nutty taste.
Absolutely, John. It's the little touches that can elevate a dish and make it more enjoyable.
I couldn't agree more, Anna. Presentation and attention to detail can make a meal even more enticing.
For serving suggestions, we can enjoy the stir-fry with steamed rice or noodles on the side.
Rice or noodles both sound like great accompaniments, Anna. They'll complement the flavors of the stir-fry.
And if you like some heat, we can add a sprinkle of chili flakes or a drizzle of sriracha sauce.
I do enjoy a bit of spiciness, Anna. A touch of chile or sriracha will definitely add a kick to the dish.
Wonderful. I'm glad the vegetarian stir-fry appeals to you, John. It's a nutritious and satisfying option.
Thank you for considering my dietary preferences, Anna. I appreciate your thoughtfulness.
You're welcome, John. It's important to accommodate everyone's preferences and create enjoyable meals together.
Indeed, Anna. Cooking and sharing meals is a wonderful way to connect and appreciate different flavors.
Absolutely, John. Food has a way of bringing people together. Let's savor this vegetarian stir fry.
I'm looking forward to it, Anna. Let's dig in and enjoy the flavors of this delicious dish.
Bon appetit, John. May this meal be a delightful feast for our taste buds.
Thank you, Anna. Cheers to good food and the joy of exploring vegetarian options.
Lesson 8: Buying tickets.
Do we need to purchase tickets in advance for the concert?
Not at all, John. We can just go to the ticket booth or use a machine at the venue.
That's convenient. It saves us the trouble of buying tickets in advance.
Yes, it's a straightforward process to get tickets on the spot.
Is there a ticket booth near the entrance of the concert venue?
Yes, usually there's a ticket booth right by the entrance for easy access.
That's convenient. We won't have to go far to get our tickets.
Alternatively, some venues have self-service machines for ticket purchases.
How do the self-service machines work?
You simply select the desired number of tickets, make the payment, and the machine dispenses the tickets.
That sounds simple and user-friendly.
It is, John. The machines are designed to be easy to use for a smooth ticket buying experience.
Are there any advantages to using the ticket booth instead of the machine?
One advantage is that you can interact with a staff member at the ticket booth if you have any questions or need assistance.
That's helpful, especially if we have any specific inquiries or require guidance.
Additionally, the ticket booth might accept different payment methods, including cash.
That's good to know. It provides flexibility for payment options.
However, the self-service machines often accept various payment methods as well, including credit cards.
That's convenient for those who prefer using cards for transactions.
Yes, it caters to different preferences and makes the process more convenient for everyone.
Overall, it seems buying tickets for the concert will be a straightforward process.
Absolutely, John. Whether we choose the ticket booth or the self-service machines, it shouldn't be a hassle.
Let's make sure to arrive at the venue with enough time to buy our tickets and find our seats.
Agreed, John. Planning ahead will ensure a smooth and enjoyable concert experience.
Here's to buying tickets effortlessly and enjoying a fantastic concert.
Cheers to that. May we have a seamless ticket purchasing experience and an unforgettable time at the concert.
Cheers! Let's embrace the excitement of live music and cherish the memories made during the concert.
Lesson 9: Enhanced workplace comfort.
Yes, it allows for greater comfort for employees. What aspect are you referring to?
I'm talking about the flexible seating options in the office. It gives employees the freedom to choose where they work.
That's interesting, Anna. So, they're not confined to a specific desk or cubicle?
Exactly, John. The office provides various seating areas like standing desks, cozy nooks, and collaborative spaces.
That sounds like a refreshing change. It allows employees to find a workspace that suits their needs and preferences.
Absolutely, John. Some people prefer standing while working, while others may enjoy a more relaxed seating arrangement.
I can see how that would contribute to greater comfort and productivity. It's important to have options in the workplace.
It definitely boosts productivity, John. When employees can choose where they work, they feel more empowered and motivated.
I agree, Anna. Feeling comfortable in the workspace can positively impact one's focus and overall well being.
And it's not just about physical comfort. The office also prioritizes good lighting and proper ergonomics.
Good lighting and ergonomic furniture are essential for a healthy and conducive work environment.
Absolutely, John. Adequate lighting reduces eye strain, and ergonomic furniture supports good posture and reduces discomfort.
It's great to see companies investing in the well being of their employees. It creates a positive work culture.
Definitely, John. When employees feel valued and cared for, they're more likely to be engaged and satisfied with their work.
I couldn't agree more, Anna. It's a win win situation for both the employees and the company.
I'm glad we're on the same page, John. Prioritizing employee comfort leads to a more harmonious and productive workplace.
Indeed, Anna. A comfortable work environment fosters creativity, collaboration, and overall job satisfaction.
It's wonderful to see the positive impact that simple changes can have on employee well-being.
Absolutely, Anna. It's a reminder that small adjustments can make a big difference in people's lives.
And it's encouraging to see companies recognizing the importance of employee comfort and taking steps to improve it.
I hope more organizations follow suit and prioritize the well being of their employees.
Let's hope so, John. Everyone deserves a comfortable and supportive work environment.
I couldn't agree more, Anna. Here's to workplaces that prioritize employee comfort and create a positive work experience.
Cheers. May more organizations embrace the value of comfort and well-being in the workplace.
Cheers to that. A comfortable workplace leads to happy and thriving employees.
Lesson 10, Essential List.
List first, definitely. I'll write down the essential items we need for our trip.
That's a good idea, John. Having a checklist ensures we don't forget anything important.
Let's start with the basics. We'll need clothes, toiletries, and travel documents.
Absolutely, John. Don't forget to include enough outfits for the duration of the trip and any special occasions.
Right, I'll make a note of that. And we should pack travel-sized toiletries to save space in our bags.
That's a smart suggestion, John. It's also a good idea to have a travel adapter for charging our devices.
Good point. I'll add that to the list. We should also bring a camera to capture our memories.
Definitely, John. A camera is essential for documenting our adventures and creating lasting memories.
We should also pack some snacks for the journey, especially if it's a long trip.
Snacks are a great idea, John. They'll keep us energized and satisfied during the travel time.
I'll add snacks to the list, along with a refillable water bottle to stay hydrated.
Perfect. It's important to stay hydrated, especially when we're on the go.
We should also consider any specific items based on the destination and activities we have planned.
That's right, John. If we're going hiking, we'll need sturdy shoes and appropriate outdoor gear.
I'll make a note to research the weather and terrain of our destination to pack accordingly.
Good idea. We should also bring some entertainment for the journey, like books or music.
Entertainment is essential, Anna. It helps pass the time and keeps us entertained during long flights or drives.
And don't forget important documents like passports, identification, and any necessary travel visas.
Absolutely, Anna. We should double-check that we have all the required documents before leaving.
Lastly, it's a good idea to have a first aid kit with basic medical supplies in case of emergencies.
Safety first, Anna. I'll add a first aid kit to the list as well.
Great! With this list, we'll be well prepared for our upcoming trip.
I'm glad we're being proactive and organized. It'll make our journey much smoother.
Definitely, John. Being prepared reduces stress and allows us to focus on enjoying our trip.
I couldn't agree more, Anna. Here's to a well-planned and unforgettable adventure.
Cheers! May our checklist ensure we have everything we need for a fantastic trip.
Cheers to that. Let's make this trip one for the books and create amazing memories together.
Lesson 11: Making Decisions.
I'm not sure how to go about it. Any advice?
Well, first, prepare a list of reasons why you're considering this decision.
That's a good starting point, Anna. Writing down the pros and cons can help clarify things.
Definitely, John. It allows you to see the benefits and potential drawbacks more clearly.
Once I have the list, how do I weigh the importance of each factor?
Assign a value or weight to each reason based on its significance to you.
That makes sense. Giving priority to the factors that matter most to me.
Exactly, John. It helps you prioritize what's truly important in making the decision.
What if the reasons on the list are conflicting or seem equally important?
In that case, consider the long-term consequences and potential outcomes of each choice.
So, I should think about how each option aligns with my goals and values?
Yes, John. Your goals and values should guide your decision-making process.
That's a helpful perspective, Anna. It gives me a framework to evaluate my options.
Additionally, seek advice from trusted friends or mentors who can provide different perspectives.
Good point, Anna. Sometimes an outside opinion can shed light on things we may have overlooked.
And don't forget to listen to your intuition. Sometimes your gut feeling can guide you in the right direction.
Trusting my instincts is something I should remember. It's important to listen to myself.
Absolutely, John. Your intuition can often lead you to the right decision.
Once I've gathered all the information and perspectives, how do I make the final choice?
Take some time to reflect and consider how each option aligns with your values and long-term goals.
So, it's about finding the option that feels most authentic and aligned with who I am.
Precisely, John. Making a decision that resonates with you on a deeper level is usually the right choice.
I appreciate your advice, Anna. It's given me a clearer understanding of how to approach this decision.
You're welcome, John. Remember, decision-making can be challenging, but with the right process, you'll make the best choice for yourself.
Thank you for your guidance, Anna. I feel more confident moving forward now.
I'm glad I could help, John. Just trust yourself, and everything will fall into place.
Indeed, Anna. Here's to making informed decisions and embracing the path we choose.
Cheers. May your decision lead you to a fulfilling and rewarding journey ahead.
Cheers to that. I'm ready to make this decision with clarity and conviction.
Lesson 12, Art Appreciation.
It's a good way to appreciate art and learn new things.
Absolutely, John. Art has a way of captivating our senses and expanding our understanding.
I find it fascinating how art can evoke different emotions and interpretations.
That's the beauty of art, John. It speaks to each individual in a unique way.
I enjoy exploring different art forms, like paintings, sculptures, and even performance art.
Each art form offers its own distinct experience and storytelling.
It's amazing how artists can convey messages and ideas through their creative expressions.
Art allows us to see the world from different perspectives and challenge our own thinking.
I agree, Anna. It encourages us to question, appreciate, and reflect on the beauty around us.
And art has a way of transcending language barriers, making it a universal language.
That's true, Anna. Art can communicate and connect people from different cultures and backgrounds.
It's a powerful tool for fostering understanding and empathy.
I also appreciate how art can reflect the social and historical context of its time.
Art captures moments in history and can serve as a documentation of cultural evolution.
And visiting art galleries and museums provides a curated experience to immerse ourselves in art.
It offers a space to engage with art in a focused and contemplative manner.
I find it inspiring to see the works of renowned artists and discover new talents.
It's an opportunity to be exposed to different artistic styles and techniques.
And art can ignite our own creativity and spark new ideas in various aspects of life.
Absolutely, John. It encourages us to think creatively and explore our own artistic expressions.
So, let's make it a point to appreciate art and explore the beauty it has to offer.
I agree, John. Let's embrace art as a source of inspiration and personal growth.
Here's to the joy of art and the endless possibilities it brings into our lives.
Cheers to that. May our artistic journeys be filled with wonder and discovery.
Cheers! Let's embark on this creative adventure and let art enrich our souls.
Lesson 13: Affordable Pricing.
The price of that model, yes. It's reasonably priced compared to others.
That's good to hear, John. Affordability is an important factor for many people.
Absolutely, Anna. Finding a product that offers value for money is always a plus.
It's important to weigh the features and quality against the price we pay.
I agree, Anna. Sometimes higher prices don't necessarily mean better quality.
That's true, John. We should look for products that meet our needs without breaking the bank.
Researching and comparing prices can help us make informed purchasing decisions.
It's important to consider factors like durability, functionality, and customer reviews.
And it's also worth looking for discounts or promotions to get the best deal.
Yes, taking advantage of sales or seasonal offers can help us save money.
Plus, considering the long-term value of a product is essential.
That's a good point, John. Sometimes spending a bit more upfront can save us money in the long run.
It's about finding the right balance between quality and affordability.
And understanding our own needs and priorities when making purchasing decisions.
Absolutely, Anna. It's about finding the sweet spot where quality meets a reasonable price.
And being mindful of our budget while still getting a product that serves us well.
So, let's always consider the price alongside other important factors when making a purchase.
I couldn't agree more, John. Let's be smart shoppers and make informed choices.
Here's to finding reasonably priced products that bring us both satisfaction and value.
Cheers to that. May our purchases always align with our needs and budget.
Cheers! Let's navigate the world of pricing with a discerning eye and make wise choices.
Lesson 14, Serene Small Town.
I once went to a charming small town with picturesque views. It was so peaceful.
That sounds wonderful, John. Small towns often have a unique charm and tranquility.
Absolutely, Anna. It was a refreshing escape from the hustle and bustle of city life.
I love visiting small towns and exploring their hidden gems.
Me too, Anna. There's something special about the simplicity and slower pace of life.
Did you have a favorite spot or view in that small town?
Yes, there was a beautiful river that flowed through the town, surrounded by lush greenery.
That sounds idyllic, John. Nature has a way of bringing peace and serenity.
It was a joy to walk along the riverbank and take in the tranquil atmosphere.
Small towns often offer a glimpse into local culture and traditions. Did you experience that?
Definitely, Anna. I had the chance to interact with friendly locals and learn about their customs.
That's one of the advantages of small towns, the warmth and hospitality of the community.
I couldn't agree more, Anna. It creates a sense of belonging and connection.
Did you come across any unique landmarks or historical sites in that small town?
Yes, there was a charming old church with beautiful architecture that held a lot of history.
Exploring historical sites gives us a glimpse into the town's past and its significance.
It's like stepping back in time and appreciating the heritage of the place.
Small towns often have hidden treasures in terms of local cuisine. Did you try anything special?
Absolutely, Anna. I indulged in delicious homemade meals at cozy local restaurants.
That's one of the delights of visiting small towns, the authentic and hearty food.
It was a memorable experience, Anna, and I hope to visit more charming small towns in the future.
I feel the same way, John. Small towns have a way of capturing our hearts with their beauty and simplicity.
Here's to the serenity and charm of small towns, where we can find peace and create lasting memories.
Cheers to that. May our journeys take us to more picturesque small towns and fill our souls with tranquility.
Cheers! Let's embrace the beauty of these hidden gems and cherish the peaceful moments they offer.